Hello guys, so welcome to this new video. We're going to make a simple flyer as this one. So if you're new here, I want you to subscribe and then hit the like button. And also I'll be putting the source file, the link to the source files in the description of the video so you can check it out and then use them to make your flyer. So first of all, we go to file, then select new. Then we're going to choose our dimensions. We're using inches. We're choosing 5 by 5, resolution 300, RGB color 16, transparent background. Then color profile, don't color manage. I think this is okay. Great. Alright, so you move straight to the adjustment layer, go to solid color, then you select this color. I'll put the color code in the description of the video so you can check it out. I want us to have the same background as this one. Yes, and then we're also going to use this as a template to make the new one. So we'll be coming back to it even as we make the new one. So first of all, there is something like some lines at the background. So we're going to draw that one. So what we will do is we will create a new layer. Then select the curvature pen tool. I don't think it's going to be as the same as the first one, but I'm hoping it will be a similar one. So we're going to draw a new one here, like this. There's something like this. Yep. No. Okay, this, something like this. Okay. And the fill will go off. Then the stroke, or selecting deep green. As I said, I will put all the color codes in the description. Okay, so this one, the color code is, I think, 124702. Okay, and then the stroke shouldn't be 5. It is 5. So we're going to make it 3. The thickness should be 3. Okay. Alright. So we're done with that one. So we'll create a new layer. This time around, we are drawing a rectangle. So we'll select the rectangle 2. Then we will draw a rectangle here. Yep. Then I don't want it to be the same color as the background. So we're going to make it the deep green that we selected already. Then the edges should be curved a bit, so we're going to make it 50 here, but then make sure that your link is switched on so that the edges will curve at the same time. So press enter. Okay, we have this one. Then we will go to the source files and then bring this picture here, the green tea plantation. Bring it here like this. Okay, it is loading. Alright, so bring it like this, then you enlarge it a bit, like this. Okay, then pull it up a bit. Then you go to its layer. Okay, you go to its layer, then you right click, then you create a clipping mask, like this. Okay, so you create a new layer again. We're drawing another rectangle. I think the rectangles will be more here. Let's see. Let's compare it with this one. Okay, so I think this should be fine. The color should be green, the deep green. Okay, and then the edges, just as we did to the first one, should be 50. Alright, always make sure that your link is on. So you press Ctrl T, then you push it up a bit. You can use the arrow keys. I prefer that one to using the mouse. Okay, so something like this. Then there is another rectangle here, the small one. So I'm going to draw that one, but we'll have to create a new layer. Then we draw it like this, something small like this. Okay, then the color shouldn't be the same as the background, so we choose this one. I'll put the color code in the description. It is AFFF96. Okay, then don't forget the edges. It should be 50 like this. Okay, all right, I think this is okay. So let's create a new layer. Then we'll go to our source files. Then we bring our engineer here. I intentionally left the background so that we will learn a new way, a very simple way of removing background in Photoshop. So yes, something like this. Okay, so what we'll do is we will come here, then we will convert to layers. Yep, and then there is remove background here. So remove background. Let's wait for it to load. Still loading. Okay, so it is removed. But if you look at the edges, I think there is some white colors there. So what we'll do is we'll press Ctrl, then to the layer mask like this. Yep. Then we will press Shift. We'll go to the select to, then we'll select and mask. But make sure that you're still pressing the Shift like this. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll shift the edges backward a bit to negative like 5, then smoothing 10, then decompose colors or decontaminate colors. So it will be like 50%, right? All right, something like this. All right, so it looks perfect. So what we'll do is we'll press Shift and select. You see that 2 layers are created, so we'll press Shift, select the first one so that the 2 layers will be selected. Then we will convert, right click, then convert to smart object like this. All right, then we'll move to filter, to camera raw filter. Then we will add some touches to it so that it will look nicer than it is right now. Something like this. Okay, so exposure like this, 0.55 plus. Contrast should go to, I think, 18, and we'll highlight it. Then clarity, I think 40 should be okay. Then texture 15 or 16 should be fine. So something like this. All right, so you can see that it is nicer than it was. So what we'll do is Ctrl T, select it, then we will move it here a bit, something like this. Okay, then we're going to create another layer, then rectangle 2 will be selected, then we'll draw another rectangle like this. The color should be deep green. Yeah, so Ctrl T, then we'll use the arrow keys, move it here a bit, something like this should be fine, but it should come down a bit too. I think this should be fine. Then the edges, think the edges should be like 30 this time around. Yeah, so something like this. Yeah, then if you look at it, there is another rectangle here and then another one here. So let's draw this one first, where they've written the free delivery. So something like this. Yep. But this time around, we're selecting the color from his skin. So we'll press this, then we'll use the eye drop to pick the color from his skin, something like this. Yep. Okay, this should be fine. The edges, as usual, should be 50, like this. Okay, enter. Then okay, we're going to draw this. See that there is an ellipse tool here, a circle here. So we'll come here, right click, select the ellipse tool, then we'll draw this. Very simple, but then we'll have to switch up the fill. Then we'll select a color for it, but this time around we are using the helmet, but we want red. Okay, the thickness should be 5, I think is okay. Press enter, Control T. Make sure that the layer for the ellipse tool is the ellipse is selected. So we use the arrow keys for here it's a bit. Okay, do it like this. I think this is fine. Yep. Okay, so let's draw the small rectangle. No, sorry. Okay, so we'll come here, right click, rectangle tool, then create a new layer, and we'll draw a small rectangle here like this. The fill should go off, then the stroke should be white this time round. Yep, so white stroke. Then the edges should be 30. Okay, always make sure that the length is on so that the edges will curve at the same time. So Ctrl T, arrow keys, pull it up or push it up a bit, something like this. Should be fine, I think so. Okay, so we're done with this. Now if you check the one that we are using as a template, I think there is this small thing here, a leaf in the middle of a circle. So we're going to draw the circle here first. So we'll come here, ellipse to draw it nicely like this. Okay, but then the color shouldn't be the same as the background, so we'll select the one that we used for this. I think it is this one. Yep. Okay, something like this. Yes, and we'll go to the source files, pick the leaf clip art, bring it here. So that one too, the background is not removed. So just as we did for the first one, convert to layers, then remove background. Very simple. Okay, so the background is removed. So what we'll do is, I think they're white, but then the color that we're going to make wouldn't affect it. There is small white left inside. Make sure that make it smaller, like this, a bit small, like this. Okay, then you pull it to the middle, something like this should be fine. But then we don't want it to be a black color, so what we'll do is we'll come here where they've written the FX, the layer style, then we'll go to color overlay. All right, that's why when the middle was white I said it's fine. Then we will hit on this color and we'll use the eyedrop to select the deep green here. Yep, so this is it. Okay, so we're now moving to the tests. We are done with all the rectangles. We're going to write the test. Okay, so the first one here is you deserve a special attention. Of course, you deserve it. So select the test horizontal, test 2. Then we're going to use Nohemi. The font name is, the font style that we're going to use is Nohemi. So Nohemi, then it should be regular, right? Regular. Then the color should be the same as this. So you use the eyedrop to just hit on this rectangle, the small rectangle here. Then it will pick up the color. Okay, so let's type you deserve enter special enter attention. Okay, so something like this is fine. Select everything. I think the font size should be a bit bigger, so 15 should be fine. Bring it here a bit. Then the special shouldn't be the same color as the other text, so you're going to select the special alone. Then you hit the color. We're using this color, so hit this triangle, pick up the color from there, and then it shouldn't be regular, it should be like this. Like, let's use black. Okay, so that the special will be big. All right, then we'll come here, then hashtag no. Let's first of all select the color for it. I think it should be this deep green, so you just use the eyedrop, pick it up, then matte agri. But we don't want it to be black, it shouldn't be big like that, so we select the regular form of the font size should be 15. Bring it here. I think this is fine, like this. I think this is okay. No, probably Control T, use the arrow keys to adjust it, make sure that it is in the middle. Then we'll come here, the Virgin free delivery, free, no, the caps, free delivery, like this. Very simple. Okay, so we're selecting this free. Then the color should be, the color should be the same as the helmets, so we're selecting red. And probably something like this, that will be a bit deeper. Then it should be black, so that it will be big. 15 is okay. Yep, so I think something like this is fine. Okay, then we'll come here, logo, right, logo, but then it shouldn't be red, it should be white. So you come to its color and you select white. Very, very simple. You drag it to the middle here. Yep, I think it's fine. Then you create another layer. So what we're going to do is we'll go back to the source files. We're picking this icons, the phone and the location icon. So first of all, we pick up the location icon, bring it here. Then you just adjust it so that the size will be smaller. You bring it here. I think it should be smaller than it is right now. So you can use this option. Go to the dimensions up there. I'm using 3x3. So where they've written W, you can select 3, and then the H2 should be 3. Then you press enter. Then you can use the arrow keys. Then you bring it closer to the logo a bit. But then the color is black, so we don't want it to be a black color. We want it to be a white color. So we're going to do just as we did to the leaf. So we'll go to where they've written FX, then color overlay. Then we'll change the color from green here to white. Okay, so white. All right. Then we'll go back to the source files, bring in the phone icon, do the same thing to it, just as we did to the location icon. Quick one. Okay. Press enter. Okay, so it should be here. All right, so we're going to change it to white, but this time round I want us to do something like this. So we would press Alt, then use the mouse, drag where the written color overlay straight up to the phone icon, then it will change it. Yeah, so you just press Alt, drag it to it, then it changes the color to the one that you dragged it from. Okay, so we're going to continue with our test, and then here we'll write it shouldn't be black, it should be something regular, and then the font size should be small, at least 7 should be okay. 7. Okay, so Amsterdam, Netherlands. Okay, so that it is separated, the space is big, so we'll come to the line spacing, make like 8. Okay, then drag it to the middle, but the Netherlands should be a bit bolder, so you just select the Netherlands alone. Then this should be regular. I'll make a video of how you can install a font in your PC, so make sure that you subscribe to this channel so that you don't miss out. All right, so we'll go back to the phone number. So just type, that one should be a bit bigger than it is, so 9 should be okay, then it should be black. All right, so press enter, then shift plus 31 20. Okay, so I think this is fine. Okay, so if you've come this far, congratulations, you've made your first flyer if you're a new user, or you've made another flyer if you're an old user. So this is a simple flyer that we've made already. So what we'll do is you just subscribe if you're new. If you've not done it, then you like the video. We're going to make another flyer again and again and again until we become masters of Photoshop. So thank you for watching this video, and stay tuned.